Hello everyone, my name is Avalon and welcome back to the Majora's Mask Randomiser. For you guys it has been a week, but for me it has been a mere cup of coffee and I missed that lily pad already. But we're going to go and finish off the swamp in its cleansed form and just have a little chat about the Deku, really, because for me, anyway, the Deku are one of my favourite species in the whole of the Zelda universe. I think they're just very interesting. I like how they're presented in the evil form and their not evil form, and they can burrow underground and all that sort of stuff. And then I'm going to ask you this, Nintendo. Why aren't they in Breath of the Wild? What's that all about? Hello, Mr. Butler. Right, we're going to start this Start this race. And there's going to be a whole bunch of items in here that are just laying on the floor. Run, there we go. So you're supposed to do this as Deku Link, and I do not know how, because he is speedy. Oh no! Oh, silly me. I did bad. Right, let's try this again, shall we? Try and keep up this time. But yeah, so the Deku, like, they had all of this interest set up for him. And to my knowledge, correct me if I'm wrong please, but they're not in Breath of the Wild. Now, I know there are going to be some people saying, but the Koroks are in Breath of the Wild, Avalon. What about the Koroks? And to that I say, shush you. The Koroks are clearly Kakiri, like, the name, the fact they're protected by the Great Deku Tree, the fact that they were, the descendants of the Kakiri in Wind Waker, like, please, it's not the Koroks. The only thing that I would accept as potentially what they actually are, is that, oh wow, look at all these items. Fire arrows, quick. Yes, and a powder keg, nice. Well now, oh wait. If that's where the powder keg is, that means when we want to go and properly explore... what's that over there as well? There's a map of some sort over there. But yeah, when we want to properly go and explore Lon Lon Ranch, we are going to have to... Which way do you go this way? We are going to have to do a lot of work there. Oh, there's a song here. Give me that. What is it? Elegy of Emptiness. Okay, cool. So if we had the light arrows, that would be the next temple sorted. Bunny hood! Yes! Give it to me! I want that bunny hood. Map of Snowhead? I wonder what that other map was. Right, come on Link, let's go. Sorry, I got completely overexcited there by that. So what was it? Kakiri, that was it. The other thing that I would accept the Kakiri could be, in that game, is the Octoroks that are on land, because they are not the Kakiri, sorry, the Deku Scrubs, because they do, oh my lord, they do follow the correct, what's the word I'm looking for? They do follow the correct behaviour of burrowing underground, having leaves on their head, that sort of thing. There we go, right up there. Yeah, so like that is the correct behaviour for Deku, but they are explicitly called Octoroks. So I'm also, you know, I would suggest that they're not Deku because they're Octoroks. And yeah, I feel like that's a real weird race to not include when they've been in so much of this game, you know? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Turn back. There we go. There we go. Yeah, they've been in so much of Zelda games. I'm actually now struggling to think of a Zelda game that they're not in, if I'm honest. Like, in some form. Except for Breath of the Wild. They are one of the major enemies in this game. There's other items around here. What's this? A big bomb bag, okay. Another piece of heart, and a heart container. What on earth? And then that's just... Oh, wait, no, there's something there. The Giant's Mask. Oh my lord, there's so many items in here. Wow. Well done, me. Here's the item that you promised. It's a recovery heart. I mean, I can't moan when... You know, I can't moan when there's, like, all of that other stuff. Oh, I got squashed. There's so much, like, other stuff around on the path and stuff that... Yeah, like I said, I can't moan. I cannot moan at all. Right, let's leave. Yeah, so... They're such a big part of the game. They're often one of the first enemies that you come across as Link. You know, they're often teaching you how to use your shield. And yeah, they're just not there. I suppose in Link's Awakening I don't think there's any Deku Scrubs that I can think of, because they have land-based Octoroks as well that you have to reflect with your shield. But yeah, it just seems weird that they're not in there. Same with Deku Baba and Deku... the other Deku things. Which I've forgotten the names of. But yeah, the whole of the Deku world just seems to disappear. I'm trying to think if is there Deku Scrubs in Skyward Sword? I don't think there is. I can't think of there being any. Yeah, no, I can't think of any in Skyward Sword either. Maybe I've been horrendously wrong. This entire time. Maybe I'm overvaluing Deku Scrubs. Oh, I'm going through like a whole existential crisis now. My word. This is going to be a pain in the butt doing this with just one bottle, which is currently filled with something from that stupid race, and now I'm not going to get these bugs because I'm having to drink this stupid potion. There we go. All good. We got a bug. Right, let's run in here and just clear this super quick. One thing I do wish that they'd done when they were putting things on D-pad is put the bunny hood on the D-pad. That would have been a nice decision to make. Right, one golden Skulltula. But yeah, so just let me know what you guys think in the comments, I guess. Where are the Deku Scrubs? What happened to them? Why are they gone? You know? Tragic. Really, really tragic. I miss the Deku Scrubs in Breath of the Wild. But yeah, I can't think of any Deku Babas being in it either, which is another weird enemy to remove. From, you know, because they're common in the 3D games. I suppose that's where I'm being biased here, as I'm thinking about the 3D games only. And, you know, again, I can't particularly think of any 2D Zeldas at the moment that have Deku Scrubs in them. Whereas I can think of lots of 2D Zeldas with, for example, Zora in them, who did make it into the game, obviously. And Octoroks, another enemy that I can think of a lot of 2D games with them in. So I guess I could be wrong on that front. I don't know. They're still a big part of the Ocarina and Majora's games, which are two of the biggest Zelda games, without a shadow of a doubt. I mean, they're a huge part of this game, so. Do 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 do. But then I suppose the other side of that is, how would they have put them into Breath of the Wild? Like, how would they run? Yeah, how would they redo that? I had a brief moment there where I thought he was going to break through this. But no, he did not. There we go. There's another Skulltula done there. Then we can fly out the top here. Oop, oop. There we go. Third time's the charm and all that. Brill. I think there's bugs under this rock that I can't lift as Deku Link. Bugs. There we go. Just collecting all of the bugs that we need to proceed through the game. because there's still the thing is with the spider house is that there are bugs everywhere. Right, let's now you watch. These hives do have Skulltula in them, but they also all have bees in them. So I guarantee to you, before I manage to break all the hives, I will get destroyed by these bees. Yep, there they are. Things. I hate bees. I hate bees in real life. I hate bees in video games. But they got to be in Breath of the Wild. The bees did, didn't they? They were in Breath of the Wild. But no, not the Deku scrubs. Nor the Skulltula. There is a lot of enemies. Now that I'm actually stopping and thinking about it, there were a lot of enemies that weren't in Breath of the Wild. A lot. I guess, well, there you go. Top 10 enemies. This is a video. It's coming up. I'm writing it down now. Top 10 enemies not in Breath of the Wild. You heard it here first. But yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, there's quite a few enemies not in that game. But like, the Goblins got to be in the game. And they're not in a lot of the 3D games. Or 2D games. Ah. I've opened up a kettle of worms in my head. You can probably hear the cogs turning very literally as I work out what on earth I'm thinking about. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Wow. Yeah, I'm sorry. I've completely lost my head now. Let's talk about Skulltula. Okay. Now this, it comes into their development time and stuff. But also, you know, it's a Zelda game, so there had to be some sort of like things missed out from typical. Is that the right word? Typical Zelda stuff. Like, part of the formula is always having something that you collect that's small and everywhere. I guess is what I'm trying to say. I'm not doing a very good job of explaining what I mean here. But you know what it's like. In GTA, you've got the stupid pigeons you've got to go and collect, and in you know, Assassin's Creed, there's all of the dive points and the emblems and the memories and all that rubbish that you have to like go back and revisit every 5 minutes. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of it in games, and it's just like almost a regularity and a requirement. So that dirt patch over there is actually just rupees, so we're not going to bother. Yeah, so Skulltula, obviously Ocarina of Time's version of this, and I mean, there are worse things. You know, I thought the Skulltula were okay. You could get all of the useful rewards without having to collect them all, because you only need 50. Actually, similar to the Koroks, I bash on Breath of the Wild an awful lot, but the Koroks are actually really well done, and I'll talk about that in a second. But the Skulltula, anyway, in Ocarina of Time, I thought were done pretty okay. You know, but it was frustrating when you didn't know where you had to go, and there was no real, like, guidance for what to do next and similar. Whereas these, in Majora's Mask, for me anyway, I personally feel that this is perfection when it comes to collectibles. They're all in a location that you can explore. You know, there's every single one of these Skulltula will be somewhere in this house. So there's no like concern or worry. If I can't find one, I don't have to look over the whole map to go and find it. You know, it's going to be in this house somewhere. And you know, I just think that's really, really good. You know, I think it's a really good design choice where you got to find all 30 of them. You're on a time limit enforced by the game anyway. The bugs have just found some really odd routes into this dirt patch, but you're on a forced time limit anyway because of the day cycles. And you can hear them if you're in the right room, or in the right location, I should say. So like if I listen very carefully, I can hear nothing. so there's no more in this room. So we can go in here, and you can hear them. See? So you kind of get like a slight clue as to what you should be looking for. And yeah, I just think it's really, really well done. And then they do it twice as well. So you know, you get the almost easy mode in the Swamp Temple. And yes, I appreciate it isn't easy, but like if you haven't done it before, it's not easy, that's for sure. But it does, you know, it does work. As an explanation, you've got the curse dude outside explaining to you what's going on and stuff, and then you've got the second one a fair bit later on in the game. Yeah, the second one's a fair bit later on in the game, and you know, you would have done, theoretically, you would have done at least one dungeon, potentially two, potentially three, depending on how you do things, before, you know, before you get to that next one. So there's a big old wait in between them, and again, they're all contained within the one area. So if you can't find one, you know ish, at least. I'm not going to say you know exactly where it is, but you know ish where it is, and there's plenty of things that will help you find where it is, such as the sound cues that I've just mentioned. Just run around spinning Deku Link now. 27, 28, there's 29. Right. Now, have I made a huge mistake, or have I just missed one somewhere? Oh no, there it is. There we go. But yeah, I really enjoy these, how they're all contained within an area and such. And you just know, if you can't find something, you know there's only a handful of rooms it could be in. The later ones make use of additional masks and similar, which is a big deal. Ow, why are you going to do this to me? You mean animal. Clearly someone at Nintendo didn't like dogs in this game, you know. Because the dogs are so mean to you in most of your forms. Well, half your forms, they're mean. Did the instruction describe somewhere? Ooh. There we go. Brilliant. Thank you for the Mask of Truth, which is just rupees. That's sad. Kind of hope that would be something better. But yeah, so that kind of leaves us with one thing left to do, which is, of course, the Swamp Archery. But thanks to the Butler race, we've actually got everything that we need in order to proceed into the Snowhead Temple as well. So we'll go and do some Swampy Archery, which will be fun. Just a nice little mini game. And then what I might do off camera is the 3-day cycle of the Honey and Darling mini game. And just like, I don't know, next episode I'll like edit it in as like a sped up thing or something, or maybe even this episode, who knows. But yeah, I'll do the 3-day cycle for that, and then yeah, because I'm not a fan of the Honey and Darling games, if I'm honest. I find them quite frustrating. But equally, there are a lot of prizes there. There's a prize per day, and then a prize for doing all 3 of them in one cycle. So, much like the Deku Playground, they do need doing. It's just less valuable than the Deku Playground, where the Deku Playground obviously drops like a bajillion things for you. I am now worrying that I haven't actually rescued Kume in this timeline. So, yeah, so I can't do it. Can I not do the archery then? Blimey, where is he? Yeah, no one cares. He's still doing the pictograph stuff. Oh, maybe we'll go save Kume super quick. And then we will come back round here, but I need a red potion for that, which I just drunk for the silly spider house. Alright, cool. So we've rescued Kume here. So, yep, the swamp has cleaned up, so we can try something interesting. She's going to fly around her broom, and we are going to shoot the target. Not her, the target. Otherwise, she'll never forgive us. You know, after what they did to Nibiru in Hyrule, don't think we want her on the bad side, to be honest. Right, let's go. Target, target, target. Hit the target. There we go. I don't know how many I'm supposed to hit, to be honest. That one hit. Come on. There we go. This is a lot slower this time than what it was the time before. Ooh, I nearly hit her. She would not have forgiven me. She might have... Oh, I did hit her that time. Whoops. Interesting that there's no, like, penalty. I would have thought I would have lost the target. Oh, I do. I lose 4 target points if I hit her. Or was it just 1 and I can't read? Because I'm kind of more focusing on the targets than... There we go. This is really hard. Oh, I hit her again. Sorry. I'm sorry, Kume. Oh, and again. Sorry, Kume. Sorry. That one I don't think I hit you, but, you know, whatever. Come on. Hit the target. There we go. I can't believe how hard this is. There we go. There we go. Being an archer is something that I always wished that I could do in real life. Like, there'd be no valuable use in the skill in this day and age unless you wanted to be in, like, the Olympics or something. Oops, sorry. Like, if you did want to be in the Olympics, fine. But outside of that, what is the use in the skill? 20, pretty good considering. Well, as I promised, take this. Oh. Thank you. So much. That was awesome. But yeah, like, I don't know, it seems like a cool skill to have, archery. You know, like, not a useful skill, just a cool skill. But yeah, I mean, you guys know how it is. If I'd done that a little bit faster, I probably could have done the Lon Ranch stuff. I can't remember what time the aliens get there. So let's go and see if we can quickly jump in on that. Although I think you need a Epona, or at least a Epona song to do it. I don't remember. Well, we'll go have a look, because we've got the powder keg. We might as well use it in this timeline. Or this cycle, I should say, not this timeline. And yeah, we'll nip over there. Oh, didn't mean to hit that. Excuse me, please, Mr. Builder Man. Oh, I'm going to need the powder keg at that other place as well, aren't I? Oh, that's going to be annoying. You know, the, what am I thinking of? The castle, the Kanya Castle. You need the what's it called there as well, don't you? So I'm going to have to do the butler race a couple of times and make sure I pick this up on all of those times. That's going to be a pain in the butt, isn't it? Right, where is... Oh, the Epona's just open. I can just walk on in and grab her. Oh, I can't. Oh no, yeah, I can. Look, I can just walk on in and grab her. I wonder if I can ride her out then. Because if I can ride her out, then in theory, we've got Great Bay as well. Well, we need the Zora mask, of course, but, you know, the potential is there. I don't know where she is. But yeah, what I'll do is I will see if we can find her and potentially do this next episode if the opportunity comes to us. But for now, I have been Avalon. I'm going to go stand by the Epona for the rest of this outro, for the epic camera shot. Oh, there you go. I have been Avalon. This has been Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, and I'll see you guys next time.